Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the Sege podcast with Toby Couple. How are you guys doing? I feel like I have not talked to you guys all month. I feel like it's been a while since I put out a full episode. You guys, I have had the most crazy month ever. Just between working and traveling, going to events, just this Pride Month has been absolutely insane for me. And this is the last full week of Pride Month. Literally, I think Friday's the last day of the month. So I wanted to give you guys a one last good episode before we end this Pride Month. I really wanted to do a full episode every week of this month, but life got in the way. I got super crazy busy, so I do apologize to anybody who was expecting some great content this month. I was expecting great content this month, but shit happens, and my life got a little crazy. So I wanted to give you guys one last good episode, which I'm excited about today's topic. I kind of just thought of this one yesterday, and so I wanted to, give you guys a really authentic episode and something that I was really passionate about talking about. Before we get into that, like I said, it's the last few days of Pride Month, and so I hope you guys have done something to celebrate Pride Month. And if you haven't, don't feel bad about it, you guys. It's not something that is the end of the world if you didn't celebrate Pride Month. As long as you were still celebrating, I guess, in your heart or in your head, whatever you want to say. You don't have to be the person that goes to all the events and whatnot. I quite literally think I only made it to one Pride event this year, and I wanted to go to a lot more this year, but like I said, life kind of got in the way for me a lot this month, just between work and traveling and figuring out a lot of things, so I got really busy. So, but there's always more events, you guys. There's gonna be more next year. If you guys, a lot of, cities, I should say, do Pride parades, the big parades later on in the year, especially down here in Texas, because it's so hot right now that it's nearly impossible to do a parade outside because it's hot. So for a lot of cities there is it gets pushed back. So I think Austin Pride it's either September or August, I don't remember. But there's always more events, you guys, so don't worry about it if you didn't make it to many events that you wanted to. Like I said, I didn't get to make it to as many as I wanted to, so I will be going to more next year and later down the months, whenever the Pride events happen. So I just want to say, celebrate the last few days, just live out loud like always. I don't think we have to condemn that just to 1 month of, living our lives out loud, is just live your life all the time. And that's honestly a little bit of what I'm going to talk about today. So I don't want to get too much into that. But I just want to say happy Pride Month again. This is probably the last time you guys will hear, this is the last Pride Month episode. So I just want to say happy Pride Month again. And I hope you guys had a good Pride Month. I had a great Pride Month, but I hope it was good for you guys. But also I wanted to say, if you guys are visual watchers, you guys, I have these little buttons. If you guys can see them on camera. I know if you're not a visual person, you won't see these, but if you guys follow the Instagram, you probably saw them. But my mom made these little buttons. They're super duper cute, you guys. If you want to buy some, I am actually going to sell them. Just DM me on the Sege Podcast Instagram. And I'll do pricing. I'm probably gonna do pricing bundles. So I'm honestly not sure, probably $1 or $2 a piece. Not really sure. I haven't figured it out yet. I need to talk to my mom. But if you guys want some of these, they're super cute. There's trans ones, there's gay ones, rainbow, a little bit of everything. Some say gay. Just a little bit of everything. So if you guys want some, let me know. I will be selling them. And then also the wristbands are still buy one get one this month. If you guys want to get 2 for the price of 1, message me on the Instagram again, and I will get those shipped out to you guys. So I just wanted to mention those things before we get into this episode. But yeah, I love you guys. Anyway, so today's episode, I want to talk about just kind of living your life, being authentically yourself, because this is something I honestly, when I was thinking about a topic for today, I was I wanted something that was very, not too much pride, because we talked about the Pride Month history, Pride events. We talked a little bit about that already. So I wanted to talk about something that was more coming from the heart, and something that I think would help a lot of people because it's helped me. And that's just living your life and being authentically yourself. And so literally, this is something I think I've kind of learned on my journey of not just being in the community, but just in life in general, is live your life to the fullest, and always make the best of everything, and don't let other people's judgment stop you from living your life. That is something I've learned along the way of just life in general, of growing up in a small town. For me, there's a lot of judgment. Growing up gay. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say grew up gay because I didn't come out till high school. So, I mean, I still came out at a younger age. So there was judgment around that. Living, like I said, living in a small town and like just wanting to do more than just live in a small town. There's judgment. You get judgment from your family, your friend, whatever. Like you're gonna have judgment no matter what. You're gonna have judgment no matter what you're doing, and that's not just for the gay community or the LGBTQ community. Like there's so much judgment around like everybody's judging everybody. Like literally, even straight people. Like you can be. I mean, unless you're just a normal Joe Schmo. Like I don't know. I pretty sure everybody's been judged at some point in their life, and people have, you know, thrown their opinions at you for some reason, like whatever. I don't really understand why people think opinions matter like so much, unless it's like constructive criticism. Like, I don't need your opinion. Like, if you're gonna hate on me for something that I like I don't need that. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm just not the type of person that I'm gonna take every single little opinion about me to heart. Like that is, and like I said, that's something I've learned along the way. And so it's just kind of about just being your true self and, like I said, living your life authentically. Like, don't let those people's opinions stop you just because they have an opinion. Like, it's I'm pretty sure somebody told me this a long time ago, is people's opinions have never paid my bills. And that isn't it's fact. Like literally people's opinions aren't gonna, like, what I don't get it. Like, I don't know. I'm just like, I guess I'm the type of person that like just judgment, like it don't pay your bills. So like, why am I listening to it? Like if you're gonna be rude and judgmental, like I'm not gonna listen to that. Like I don't have time for that. Like I don't care. You know, like my job that I have right now, I listen to people's judgment all the fucking time, you guys. Like, and I just don't care. Like literally these people tell me their opinions about whether it's the Bud Light thing going on, like people still talking about that, or if it's some other issues, you know, like with Pride Month. Like I listen to that stuff all day long, and I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. Like I literally will look at people and I'm like, are you done? Like I don't care, because their opinion about being homophobic or racist or whatever, like that doesn't pay my bills. I don't have to listen to that. Like that is not, like, it doesn't serve me any purpose. So I just ignore it. I choose to move on and just ignore that stuff. And so, like I said, that's stuff that I've learned like throughout my whole life, is just like letting those things go, because those people's opinions don't matter to me. Like negative opinions are never going to matter to me, because it just doesn't. Like those opinions mean nothing to me because they just don't. So another like kind of thing within that is, I think a lot of people like stop living their life, like they stop being their authentic self because they're afraid of judgment. And I actually experienced a lot of that living back in Wisconsin. Is like I didn't wear certain things, I didn't do certain things because I didn't want to be judged in certain ways. So if you guys know me, like this is like a really bad time to talk about this because I have no nails on right now, but if you guys know me personally, I love having my nails done. I like having colors or like a cute design or something. I like to have longer nails. Like I like that. I like, if I'm being completely honest, I like a lot of like feminine things. I'm more feminine like type of gay. If you guys know me personally, you probably already know that. But I like those things. I like certain, like dressing wise, I like to wear, like when I go out, I like to wear crop tops every once in a while. Like when I am like dressed up, I like to wear button up shirts, and I like let my chest hair show because I don't give a fuck. Like those are things that I've learned how to do. Like being down here in Austin, those are things I've come to like do more often. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, those are things that I've like come to do more often because I'm comfortable living down here in Austin. Living in Wisconsin, I dealt with a lot of judgment around that. I never got my nails done in Wisconsin, you guys. I never actually got them done until I moved to Texas, and I actually always wanted to because I love the way they looked. I love everything. And it was super cute to me. And so like I wanted to do it, but like I let judgment stop me because I was like, well, I don't want people to think like whatever they're gonna think. And then I never wore crop tops because I was like, I'll literally get fucking shot here in this tiny town of Wisconsin. So like those are things I let other people's opinions stop me from doing until I moved down here. So what I want to say with that is, you know, find a space where you guys can do those things and live your life and be who you want to be. Like don't stay in like if you're in a small town or if you're surrounded by people who are always judging you, find a space where you can be yourself. Like I don't care what anybody is into, like there is always a space where that is accepted. Like there's going to be like there's so many like fetishes and stuff out there, you guys, that like a lot of people are like, oh, like some people might be like, that's weird, but like there's a space of people that it's not weird. So get around those people, like be surrounded by that space of people, because they're gonna be your people. Like they're gonna be the people that support you, and they're not gonna judge you. And then just like living in a space as well that like it's accepted and it's okay to, you know, be who you want to be. Like for me, that's Austin, Texas right now. Like I love living here because I can be who I want to be. I lived in, you know, the cities for a while, Minnesota, like the cities, the Twin Cities. And I felt very accepted there as well because it wasn't as much as down here, but like I did feel like more accepted. So I'm not saying you guys have to pack up your whole life and move across the country, but like I am just saying like find that space of, if you do, like if you live in a small town, find that group of people that like you can be around, that you feel comfortable around, because even in small towns, you're still gonna find that group of people that you can just be yourself. You can be your true self. If you're like a goofy individual and you wanna just, you know, be goofy around other people, like you can be who you wanna be. You just have to find your group of people. And then along with that is cut out those people who throw like little jabs at you. I've always noticed that in life, that like people will sit there and they'll say that like, oh, we're friends, we're besties, like we're gonna be friends forever, like blah blah blah, like I support her or him, like whatever. And then they throw little jabs at you every once in a while. Like they'll be like, oh, you're gonna wear that out? Like, oh, you're gonna get that color on your nails? Oh, you're getting your nails done? Oh, you're gonna eat that? Like little jabs like that. That's not a friend thing, you guys. Like friends don't throw little jabs like that like would fuck with your head in that way. Friends would tell you straight up, like, hey, the outfit, like, if your outfit's not cute, like, I'm gonna tell you, be like, I don't like that. I'm not gonna be like, ooh, girl, that's ugly. What the fuck are you? Like, that's rude. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm the type of friend that I'm gonna be like, you know, let's switch it up. Like, you can ask for my opinion, but I'm not gonna throw jabs at you and be like, you're gonna wear that. Like, if you want to wear that, then fucking wear it. I don't care. Like, I'll still go out with you. You guys, like, some of the shit that I've worn before, I'm like, whatever, like people wear whatever the fuck you want, you guys. Like it's just one of those things. But cut out those people that are throwing little jabs at you, because that's not a friend. That's not a true friend. Like that is not something that like I cannot stand. Those like that's like back home, like anybody listening back home, Minnesota nice, like that is such a like thing. And then down here in Texas, it's like I don't know what the word is for it down here, but I know back home we called it Minnesota nice. But it's like that nice mean thing, like that god, there's like a word for it now, I can't remember what it is, but passive aggressive, that's what it is. Passive aggressive people, like that shit is so annoying to me when they throw like subtle shade. Like when it's like playful, like whatever, like it is what it is, but like if you're being a bitch to be a bitch and throwing jabs at me, like we're not gonna be friends. So what I'm trying to say with that is just cut out those people that are throwing like the mean jabs at you. Like if it's in a joke, like I don't even know if you can put that in a joking way, but if they're throwing jabs at you and you get your feelings hurt, either say something to them, be like, hey, I don't like that you're doing that. And if they don't stop, cut those people out, because they're not gonna stop throwing those jabs at you. And those people are stopping you from being who you wanna be at the end of the day. Another thing I wanna say also with like the things that people like and like being yourself, and like I said, the dressing, and like for me the nails, and just like whatever you guys are into, is people what I'm like glitching. People don't need to understand it for you to like it, okay? People don't need to understand whatever you're into. Like if you have a fetish of some sort, or if you want to wear certain clothes, or you want to get your nails done, you want to get a certain hair color, haircut, whatever, there's gonna be people at the end of the day that do not understand it at all. That doesn't matter, you guys. You can still like it. You can still love it. You can still be yourself. People don't need to understand the things that you're into for you to want to do it or want to like it, okay? And yeah, I mean, like, why you don't need people's acceptance. Like, you don't need to be accepted by people in order to like something. Like, that, like, really think about it. Like, are you... like you're not asking people for acceptance on eating a certain food, are you? Like if you want to go get Chipotle today, you're not like waiting for someone to be like, oh, I also like Chipotle, and you're like, okay, good, I can get it now because someone else likes it. Like, no, that's not how the world works, you guys. If you want something, go get it. If you want to be a different person, like if you want to change something about yourself, or you want to wear something, do it. Like, don't wait for someone's opinion to like accept you in order to do it. Don't wait for somebody to accept you to come out of the closet. Like, just do what makes you happy, and do it on your time, obviously. Like I have always said on this podcast, to never like come out on your own time, but like don't wait for somebody to accept you to do it. Somebody is going to accept you no matter what. Like, I don't care. There's so many people in the world, you guys. Like, somebody is going to accept you for coming out. I accept you for coming out, like 100%. But like, somebody's always going to accept you for whatever it is that you are into, you know? So don't ever let people's opinions stop you on those things as well. Like, don't wait for acceptance. Like, it's just those things of like, just live your life, just be yourself. Like, who cares? People are going to judge you at the end of the day no matter what. And like, what does that matter? People's opinions don't matter. They don't pay your bills. They don't, like, it just doesn't serve you any purpose by letting people's opinions stop you. So I don't know, it's just something like I will always live behind, is like, people's opinions don't matter. Like, they just don't, you guys. Okay. And one last thing I just want to say about all this is, like, as far as we know, we only live one life, you guys. We only live once, as far as we know. I know there's a lot of theories out there that we live more than one life. I actually believe a lot of them. But as far as I know right now, I'm only living one life. So I'm going to live my life to the fullest, you guys. Like, I'm going to go do whatever the fuck I want to do. Like, people who are always, the world is ending, oh my God, I need to save all this money, I need to get prepared, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm just not like that. If you guys are like that, then go for it. But I'm just not like that. And I'm not going to let people's opinions stop me from being who I want to be. I'm not going to save a whole bunch of money for doomsday. I am going to buy the things I want. I'm going to eat the things I want. I'm going to be the person that I want to be. I'm going to dress how I want. I'm going to get my nails done. I will get my nails redone, you guys. Don't worry. Like, I just had to let this shit heal. But I am going to be who I want to be at the end of the day, because as far as I know, I'm only living this life one time. And so why am I going to waste my life waiting for other people's acceptance, like letting people judge me? I don't care what people think of me, you guys. Like, that is something I learned a long time ago, especially coming out. I knew I was gonna have a thick skin. And so, like, I just do not care what people think of me. Like, I work at one of the most homophobic places ever. Like, I shouldn't say ever, but like, I work with a lot of homophobic people. And so, like, not my coworkers, but the customers. And I just don't care. Those people's opinions, they're still paying me, you guys. Like, they still tip me. So it's like, oh, I don't care that they're homophobic. Like, you can be homophobic. Like, your opinion about being homophobic isn't gonna make me straight. That's not gonna change who I love at the end of the day, you guys. So always just live your life, you guys. Like I said, we only live this life one time. Go live it to the fullest. Have fun. Be yourself and wear whatever the fuck you want. Be who you want to be. Go get a tattoo. Go get piercings. Go get your nails did. Go dye your hair. Do whatever you want, you guys. Like, don't let people. I've seen people like live years and years of like judgment and like living like someone else's opinion stopping them from doing things. Even I did that for a long time, of like not doing things because I lived in Wisconsin. I was terrified of other people's opinions. Now I live here. I'm so happy, you guys. Like, I am living who I want to be. And that's not going to change, like, ever. I'm going to be who I want to be. So just be yourself. Again, I'm just reiterating the same shit. But, like, just be yourself. Like, just go live your life, you guys. And don't let somebody stop you. Just be who you want to be at the end of the day. Just do what you want to do. And I'm not saying go do, like, crazy shit. But, like, just be yourself. And don't just find your group of people. You're going to find your group of people. Like, I know who I can be, like, my complete self around, and I love that for me. Like, I found my people. And so go do that, you guys. Go be yourself, be who you want to be, love yourself, and don't wait for acceptance of other people to be who you want to be. And I think a lot of this just ties into Pride Month, because Pride Month is a time where we can show up and show out and live out loud. And so just practice doing that every day, you guys. Like, if it's just like small steps that you're getting there of like, okay, I'm gonna wear a crop top one time out, and then we'll see how I feel. And then you'll slowly move into it. That's what I did, you guys. And then getting your nails done, like, I did natural colors at first, and then I slowly moved into getting my nails did how I want. So just, do it slowly, practice it however you guys want to do it, but just be yourself, you guys. Like I said, at the end of the day, just always be yourself. So I love you guys as always. This is the last month of those last few days of Pride Month, last Wednesday of Pride Month. I'm sad the Pride Month's over, but you guys, Pride doesn't stop just because the Pride Month is over, you guys. I'm still gonna be gay after this month, okay? And I'm still gonna be who I wanna be. So, I love you guys as always. You guys can always find episodes on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts. There should actually be a visual this week. I think the past like 3 weeks there's been no visual because my freaking camera keeps glitching. So yeah, there should be a visual this week, but you guys can always find the episodes there. Go follow social media on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. If you guys want to get any of the merch, I need to work on like a website or something, but if you guys want to get any merch, just DM me on the Instagram or the Facebook, or if you guys know me personally, message me personally, and I will get some sent over to you guys. So let me know. I love you guys as always, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye. Happy Pride Month.